you and I represent two of the three legs on the stool that is presented second Saturday. Of course, yourself the legal side, and myself the financial side, but the emotional side. Even though you aren't a psychologist or a psychologist, you've dealt with hundreds of people over the years. I mean, emotionally, psychologically, what has been your experience with your clients that you've observed?
And that's ranged all over the map. I mean, some folks come in and they are so ready for this, they were ready for it years ago, and to them it's sounds a little clinical to say, but nothing more than a business transaction at this point. Their emotions are so out of it. Other folks, it completely shocks them to the core. They weren't expecting it. It makes them question their sense of self. It makes them really have doubts. Because I think all of us, speaking in vast generalities and not being a psychologist, want to feel safe. We want to feel secure. And when your world is rocked, you don't have those feelings anymore. So I see a lot of that, and I recommend to those folks, if they don't already have established psychologists, to find someone, because I'm the most expensive, overpaid, underqualified psychologist they'll ever have. Their money is not best spent with me, talking to me about what's going on between their ears. It's much better spent with a professional. But I think that the studies I've read anyway say that going through a divorce is even more stressful than losing your spouse from death, because the spouse is still there when you're divorced.
Right.
And you still have emotions, and you still have perhaps love and affection for that person who maybe doesn't want to be with you, or perhaps you don't have love and affection for that person and you don't want to be with them, but nonetheless you're going to continue to have interactions together.
Birthdays, weddings.
If you have children, birthdays, weddings. If you don't have children, maybe you're expecting an alimony check, maybe your health insurance is tied to his job, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm saying all this today from the standpoint of a female's perspective who's been a dependent spouse. There's obviously men in that situation. We've had men come to second Saturdays. And we've had supporting spouse men come to second Saturdays. But I'm primarily, your focus group, I would say, has been more of the stay-at-home parent kind of person who has worked their butt off in the home and now is looking down the barrel of what's going to happen to me.
Right. Well, Jenny, I appreciate your time today, and above all else, I appreciate your friendship.
Thanks, Bob. You too.
Yeah.